Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9:01. Give me 1 second and we go live. Welcome people coming in. Don't forget to press the like button. What a day, what a day. Ladies and gentlemen, one more sec. 51 viewers, welcome, what a day. Okay, there we go. It is 9:03 Amsterdam time. It's time to go. It is time to go, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to actually turn off the... 1 second. Let's start at 1 over. Nothing happened there. Let's try that one more. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm yours truly, the one and only Coin Baron, and what a day. What a day today. We got quite a big news story with the vote passing for the 17 billion Unburn event, or better known as the Golden Age for Cronos proposal number 29. We're going to talk a lot about that today. But also, I invite you guys, anyone in the stream, in the chat right now, to just, voice your opinion. How are you feeling about it? What's your thoughts? What's your ideas? Bullish, bearish, whatever it is. It is definitely a very divisive day for the community. I want to start off, though, with this. Which is the CRO chart. And it did nothing. It did absolutely freaking nothing, right? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Still trading at about 8 cents. Why? People are expecting mass panic. It is super bearish, right? For the whole Cronos community, for all the holders out there. But let's get things straight right now first. There are a few elements why the price is up, like it is right now. First, this is already priced in. So this news of the proposal, it's been 2 weeks old by now. It passing is no surprise at all for anyone. If you've been watching my videos, you knew that the crypto.com, and we'll go directly, by the way, to the proposal, to the vote itself. If you go take a look here at Minscan, this is the proposal. This is the proposal you can see here. And you can directly see if you go to the votes, all these crypto.com validators, they are the majority. They hold the majority of CRO. So I told you already on the video, on the day of the proposal, that this was going to happen. This is no surprise for anyone. So again, it is priced in. It is priced in 100%. By the way, voting ends in about 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours. But okay, so it was all priced in. No surprise regarding price. And then we've got a second thing, and I think that is still important. There might be some delayed sell pressure. From anyone holding CRO. Because it is really simple economics again. People right now want to get out, but they can't. Because they're locked up, they got a stake, they are, I don't know, They cannot touch their CRO, therefore they cannot sell, therefore the price is not going down. We can maybe see some delayed sell pressure, but honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that, again, also the majority of people that wanted to sell, that were able to sell, already did that over here. So this candle down here, can't really see it, but let me get it. So this candle here, there was the proposal, minus 17%, minus 17%. People that wanted to get out, got out there. Right now, we're still at the bottom of this rainbow chart, which is actually quite interesting. I've been really adamant about this rainbow chart, but anyways. Guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm the Coin Baron. We do this every Sunday. Do not forget to hit the like button and join the discussion. Join the discussion. Mr. Q, sell at a little loss. Smart. Well, it depends. You hate rainbows. If you hate rainbows, I don't know, man. No, but it's all about you. We do not give any financial advice here. The only thing is, what I would definitely recommend is do not trade with emotions. Do not trade with emotions. If you're feeling emotional about this vote today, because probably you are, I think every human being is quite emotional. At least sleep a night about it. It's not like it's going to dump like directly. Mr. Cliff, by the way. Cliff, dude, what's up? I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm believing for some big news coming soon. And Chris will have a big smile on his face. However, for now, I'm loving the loaded lines. Definitely loving the loaded lines. We got to talk about this as well today, guys. It's a big topic as well. Definitely a big topic. But again, Mr. Cliff Power coming in with the $50 donation. I appreciate that a lot, dude. Thank you very much. It really keeps me going, guys. This is my new full-time job. And I know it's maybe for some people bad news today, but this is not my first rodeo. I've been creating content since 2018. Today I hit 1 million views on YouTube, so quite a celebrating day. But well, it's mixed feelings today. Again though, Mr. Cliff Power, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we got Stupid Stoops here. Can you see a scenario where the unburned CRO goes into the strategic crypto reserve and can't be touched, then announce the token burn for remaining 30 billion? I mean, unburned CRO. It's a good scenario, Mr. Stoops. It's a good scenario. That's, I think, the biggest question on everybody's mind, right? It's the biggest question on everybody's mind. So we got this proposal, ladies and gentlemen. We got this proposal here. And it does mention a few things. It does mention ETFs. So what Mr. Stupid Stoops is mentioning here, it's a bit of speculation, right? All we do know now, according to this proposal, is that we're going to use CRO to seed ETFs. To seed the ETFs. And also, what we do know is going to be used for AI. So that's a big question here. That's really a big question, if they're also going to use it for reserve. I do know they also talk a lot about the world capital of crypto. That makes it, I think, a bit more plausible. That definitely makes it a bit more plausible. So maybe. I give it a 50-50 chance. 50-50. Cliff, thank you very much again. All made possible thanks to people like you. So again, I appreciate it a lot. So it's better to maybe sell a part. Again, I do not give any financial advice, but I'm just taking a look here at the rainbow chart, Mr. Q. So if you ask the question, how low do you think? How low? I personally think it will go. I think right about here is actually perfect. It's actually perfect. Right now, it is touching the rainbow chart right at these logarithmic regression lines. Like we did over here, right? So if Chris has some big cards up his sleeve, and he often does, right? I mean, we get those pumps often for a reason. We get them for a reason. So maybe after this confirmed vote, we'll get some news tomorrow. I mean, the vote is still going on, so I'm still waiting myself. We have a lot of speculation right now. We have a lot of speculation. What I'm waiting for is some more news from Cronos Labs, from Can Timsit, from Crypto.com, because this is a big news story. And tomorrow, if I'm correct, there will be this upgrade, the V5 upgrade. And I think that's also why if you go to crypto.com, you will not be able to actually deposit or withdraw to the crypto.com wallet. The network will have a short outage basically to do the upgrade. But that's I'm waiting for that news. I'm waiting for that news. Israel is saying, well, we've been in a 2 to 3 billion market cap for years now. That's literally the coin's demand. With such demand and 100 billion tokens, CRO is more likely to stabilize between 2 to 3 cents. That's the question though, isn't it, Israel? That's the question. So all we do know, guys, and that's, we have to not speculate much, right? We have to not refuse to speculate here. All we do know, according to this proposal, is that there will be emissions, slow emissions with a 5-year lockup. With a 5-year lockup. That still means, though, we have an inflation of about 27%. 27% inflation, but it will be going to the reserve escrow wallet. And that will operate under strict control mechanisms. So lockup and strict control mechanisms. All we gotta know right now is how are they going to use the funds on that escrow wallet? We literally don't know. We literally don't know. All I know so far is that currently we have about 26 billion tokens. And every month, about 1 billion more will be available to the team, the Cronos team, right? Cronos Labs will have, I think, all the say in how to deploy that funds. They can also say, well, we're not going to touch it. We're not going to actually bring it to the market. But that's, of course, a lot of uncertainty. And what markets do not like is uncertainty. So that's also a potential reason why the market might be crashing down a bit. I mean, it's all about uncertainty, right? It's all about uncertainty. Having said that, though, I think this dip today, this little dip, it's also not that strange. Because also today, oh, this is actually a beautiful chart here. Well, anyway, so Bitcoin today has been dumping also quite a bit. Pro has been dumping quite a bit. Financial freedom. Coin Baron, you're the only YouTuber left for CRO. Black Sea Sol is back. Don't know if you saw it. And Oscar and Kip don't do anything. I think actually yesterday Oscar made a new video and Kip also. Well, Black Sea can do whatever he wants. I mean, it's his money. It's his money. I didn't see it though, so I think we're still going to do the CRO cast. I hope. I think we got one planned, guys. We got one planned for I think the end of March in about 2 weeks. Let's bring the boys together. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. When Coin Baron what? Coin Baron, dude. Welcome, Damo. Welcome. Anyway, so while we're talking about this, we gotta talk also about the new Lion token because while Cronos is, yeah, it's dipping a bit, right? I'm not refusing to say it is dipping at all because it is. It honestly is. But we have to talk also about the second elephant in the room, which is the Lion token. And let me quickly bring up the charts because honestly, it is off the charts. It is off the charts here. What's been happening with this Lion token? Absolutely freaking crazy. Absolutely freaking crazy. When $2.71 for CRO, Severo is asking. End of year 2025. It has been foretold according to this 8-ball over here. Welcome, Severo. Good to see you. Good to see you, dude. We'll talk about the Lion token. I mean, have you guys seen this chart? Have you guys seen this chart? Launched earlier in March, about 2 weeks ago. Let me go to the daily chart. It is only green. It is only green. Especially on also the CRO valuation, it has been going up like crazy. Worth basically half of the Cronos market cap right now in only a few days. I do have to give a few pointers here though, because even though this is actually amazing performance for the token, not only on Cronos, but also if you look for Lion token, you can buy Lion on Solana, you can buy Lion on Arbitrum. Really interesting choices. But basically we're up everywhere. and also quite decent volume as well. About 100k on Solana. And also, I think on the Crypto.com exchange, also quite decent volume. But it's honestly amazing how quickly the market cap rose. I do want to give a fair warning here though, because we do not know yet how much supply really is circulating. That is kind of dangerous for the Lion token. Even though we do know, of course, that people have gotten an airdrop, but also a lot of people locked up their tokens on the DeFi wallet or maybe on the exchange. You can actually lock up the Lion token on a lot of places. But it's performing very well. So for anyone that has watched my videos about the Lion token, well, congratulations. I sold a bit myself, but I also have great profits. So congratulations. Congratulations. Black Sea is the only one that seems to understand how bad it is. Well, in all honesty, Israel, I think he also doesn't see the bigger picture. That's my personal opinion, but he, of course, can have his own. I think he also makes wrong calls sometimes, so that's fine, man. I mean, we all gotta make sure, guys, that we are just people talking to a camera, right? We're just people talking to a camera. I'm seeing some things in the CRO token that I'm holding for about 5 years now, 6 years, and I've been here in a time where there were already 100 billion tokens. Since its inception, there were 100 billion tokens. Even back then, I saw a scenario for CRO to go to $1. Right now, again, we are talking about $100 billion, 100 billion supply. That thesis still holds true. That thesis still holds true. That thesis still holds true. It is definitely, in my opinion, underrated. But it's the only thing what I can say about Cronos, right? It is full of surprises. It is full of surprises. If you zoom out, I mean, it is, of course, I think, eerily similar to what happened over here. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. All these moments, we had some kind of positive news that brought us to a new level. I think the negative news right now actually is not all too bad, like price-wise. Yeah, I'm just waiting for retail to come in. This, guys, is still the most important chart I can show you right now in combination with Bitcoin. If anything, it's all going to be about this. One alt season. Martino, the news didn't even have any impact on the price. No, I agree. It is honestly a nothing burger. It's honestly a nothing burger today, guys. It's even getting close to becoming a green candle this week. So, interesting. Mr. John, welcome. Blessings. JN, welcome. How are you doing today? Black Sea is misunderstood, according to Random Token. He sold, yes, but months, years earlier. Read his full tweet. Yeah, we can quickly go to Twitter if you guys want to. I want to go to Twitter anyways because I have a question for you guys. Because I've been tweeting a bit. And please, guys, feel free to share, to like, whatever. But I don't know if you've seen this yet. This is my article I wrote. This is the article I wrote. I have one ask. In general, guys, I voted against this, but I am willing to wait and see. I'm willing to wait and see what's going to happen with this new golden age. I am definitely interested in what's going to happen, and I still have a lot of bags in this. I can sell at any moment right now. But I'm not really looking for that right now. That's my personal opinion, but again, no financial advice. But I urge you guys, I all urge you to actually take a look at this article and let me know what you think of it. Basically, it's a bit of a technical read. It's a bit of a technical read about how to actually implement this. But the basics is, okay, fine. We're going to get 100 billion tokens, right? 100 billion supply in about 5 years. That's a given. This is going to pass. I'm not going to vote against that. It's going to be all about restoring trust with the community, right? Because what's my biggest problem with this proposal is that we don't know anymore what they can do with the token supply. They have really opened Pandora's box. Now they say 100 billion tokens. Nobody is stopping them from saying, well, 200 billion, 1 trillion tokens. And I think that's a problem. So in this whole article, and I can post a link soon, I talk about how to stop this, because it is technically possible to actually stop creating more tokens. But well, that needs a governance vote. And I'm fine with actually paying for a governance vote. You can actually, everyone in here can create a governance vote. Someone could even, you can right now go to the governance and make a proposal to burn 70 billion tokens. You can do so. It will not fail. It will not pass, I mean, but you can do so. But I really want to get this for the community. I want to do this for the community. So if anyone is still going to be Crow fam in about a year's time, well, I hope you support this proposal. I really do. It's, I think, a small ask. They get the 100 billion tokens. And I just want to make sure for the community that that's it, right? That's it. 100 billion tokens, nothing more. Nothing more. Welcome, Guillermo. Welcome. Beautiful name, by the way. Chris wants 5 billion, but once the 70 billion is minted without selling pressure, how low price can go and how will 70 billion Crow be worth less? That's the question, Guillermo. We don't know. We don't know how they're gonna sell, when, how they're gonna sell the tokens, right? It's all about circulating supply, ladies and gentlemen. Circulating supply. It's not about how much potential, because let me quickly go to CoinMarketCap, because there is actually a quite well-known token. There's a quite well-known token that has exactly 100 billion supply. And you probably have heard of it. It's XRP. It is XRP here. XRP has 51 billion XRP right now in circulation. But the max supply is 100 billion. The max supply is 100 billion. I think there's a linear approach to actually mint more XRP tokens. So if you take a look actually at the current price, the market cap is a lot higher than earlier back in 2018. People honestly don't care that much about a max supply. It's all about how much demand and how much supply is currently available. That is really the math we need to understand here. And there's a lot of uncertainty. That's true, of course. That's true. Haven Pack, welcome. I was raged about buying Redstone since the Crow Exchange listing. It's paid off this weekend, but I only bought AI XBT. I have no clue what that is, dude. I hope you make some good profits, though. Sci-Fi is saying, well, 2 wallets are keeping the Lion price up right now. I definitely noticed that over here. For example, we've got this wallet over here. Sci-Fi is imagining here. This is actually the Crypto.com wallet. This is the Crypto.com wallet. But what we don't know, what we cannot say, is people buying on the app? Is people buying on the app? Because also, yesterday this wallet was selling. Yesterday this wallet was selling, so we don't know. Mr. Matthew Smith, welcome, dude. Welcome. How's life? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dude. $5 donation. How are you feeling, Matthew, about Crow? Crow cannot be compared to a rank 4 coin. Why not? Why not? Honest question, why not? Matthew's asking right now about that XRP scenario. How realistic are the chances of an XRP rise, though? In your opinion, how would the XRP stablecoin affect XRP in the long run? That's actually a good question, because Cronos will also get its own stablecoin. I think stablecoins are a great way for a company to get actual profits, but also for the chain to get more use cases, right? To get more use cases, because all those transactions, be it the XRP stablecoin, those require XRP on their own chain to actually pay for the gases. So it's great for the demand for XRP. And also it's great for the company behind it because, and this is the reason, guys, why Tether and why Circle, so Tether is the company behind USDT, and Circle is the one that made USDC. So very, very huge stable coins. What they earn massive amounts of money. They earn massive amounts of money from the, I lost the name of it. Basically the interest that the government pays for holding their state notes. Oh man, am I English today? Guys, I'm not native English. But basically the government is paying them for holding on to government debt. So that is why they're getting about, I think, 3%. They got about 3% earlier for holding on to that dollars. And still, they don't give that to their customers, right? So they get about 3%. And that's it. Great way to make money. Great way to make revenue for those companies. CRO is just a watered down rewards token. I back the diff though, Mr. Rabbit. It's also a utility token. It's definitely also a utility token. It's also a reward token. I mean, if you're paying with these Visa cards over there, you're getting rewarded in CRO. But also, if you want to get rewarded in the airdrop arena, you need to buy CRO. If you want to get a card, you need to buy CRO first. If you want to use the Cronos chain, you need to buy CRO first. There's utility, there's reward. It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. I see some XRP army in the chat here. Believing CRO can reach rank 4 is a bit of delusional. I don't know. I'm not saying it will reach. I don't say it will reach rank 4. I never saw that. I think there is still a decent chance though that it will hit. I think the goal with this whole proposal is to go to top 10. The goal is to go to top 10. And honestly, you can see here the Pi token. The Pi token is all the new rage. This one is completely new. Completely new token. It just entered top 10. In all honesty, this whole ranking doesn't say too much because it's also manipulated a lot. And I also will believe that CRO is going to, well, manipulate its way up. I think it's going to go in the top 20. That's my definite belief here. But I don't know. I think top 4 is a bit of too much of an ask. It's a bit too much of an ask here. MK, how do you feel about the Mary token? I have no clue. I'm not really invested. I got the NFTs, but I don't know. How do you feel about it, MK? Matthew is saying, well, honestly, I do think CRO can rise, but they're not doing enough marketing for the token to get some actual exposure. Not too many people know about CRO. When I talk to people about crypto, me speaking about CRO is brand new to them. I mean, I don't know who you're talking to, Matthew, but honestly, if I say anything next to Bitcoin, it's often like, what? Solana? Never heard of it. Except some people do know XRP though. I think it's still a bit niche. It's still a bit niche. If I say crypto.com though, people know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can actually find. Let me see if I can find it actually, because they did some. Yeah, here it is again. Today I think there was a race. You can see it already. It's directly in the corner. I don't know if you guys follow Formula 1 today. Actually, a great race that we got crypto.com here. So a lot of people know crypto.com, but they don't know the token. But the funny thing, everyone that downloads the crypto.com app gets a bit of free CRO. They might not know it, but they do own a bit of CRO. It might be locked though. I think it's locked until you actually get a card. I think it's something like that. But still pretty cool. Yeah, so anyways, crypto.com, it's a really well-known name. It's a really well-known name. And I do believe that, again, also, that's a bit of speculation, but if you take a look at the leadership, right? So this is Chris. He always has CRO in his name here. He has CRO. Oh, he does follow me, by the way. Hey, Chris, if I can ask you anything, please Please let my proposal pass. GT, darn, I was hoping the Unburn would not go through. For months, everyone was talking about a burn, bait and switch. They will still do a burn, GT. I do believe they will still do a burn. I do believe so. It's all in a roadmap, so... Yeah, but if you first create tokens and then burn them, it's a bit different, of course. But again, guys, I have to remind you, it's all about how much is actually circulating. And we don't know. Not enough transparency. He put the burn in his roadmap. That's why I bought some more. I don't trust Chris though. So just to make it clear for anyone, what GT is saying, he has seen it on a roadmap. He has seen it not on the Crypto.com roadmap, but on the Cronos Labs roadmap. Let me check if I can find it quickly for you guys. Cronos roadmap. I, by the way, made a complete video about it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me check if I can find it. There we go. There we go. There we go. So for anyone that doesn't know what Mr. GT is talking about, so here we got, let me show it to you. So this is the whole Cronos roadmap, right? So if anyone that doesn't know what they're talking about, this is the Cronos roadmap, and part of their Q3, Q4 plan is to actually start burning new tokens. New token burn based on price and block size. And they do go a bit more into detail in the flying wheel page, so definitely check out the video. It's on my profile, it's called Cronos Roadmap. And by the way, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more, because I'm gonna talk more about this burn. It's Unburn, I should say. It's interesting though, because they are really pushing this AI narrative, and I don't know. I'm personally pretty bullish about the whole AI narrative. I think it is definitely an undervalued aspect of the chain, but yeah, let's see how they're going to use. Let's see how they're going to use the CRO token to actually use, well, the Cronos ecosystem. Sanjay got some PI token. I mined some PI token as well, Sanjay. It's been a long time though. It's a long time. Guys, keep the chat clean, please. Keep the chat clean. Alloy Gaming, welcome, welcome, welcome. Seriously, they betrayed us. I've been staking since 2021, all-time high. Ouch. Ouch. To make you maybe feel better, Alloy Gaming, I got my Icy White at about 60 cents, so I also got locked up there. It was my own choice because I do believe basically in the future. I think there is still a decent chance that they will bring us back to all-time highs. I mean, let's not forget, guys. Let me go back once more to Chris Page. Let me go back once more to Chris Page. So he is serious about growing the chain, right? At least that's my belief here. I mean, what he's been talking about after this proposal, it's so clear. It is so clear. This the one? I think this is the one. Yeah. So what he's saying here, and I talked about this in the video as well, he's building towards new all-time highs. We don't know if he's talking about new customer all-time highs, new revenue all-time highs. I hope to believe, and again, speculation here, but I hope to believe he's talking about new price all-time highs. But well, it's all interesting because he does also mention, well, do feel free to sell. Feel free to sell, and some people do that. And again, I think it's a good thing. If you feel like you're, emotionally over-invested into CRO, please sell. Stop. Go to a different token. If you cannot sleep, if you feel unhappy, go. I mean, that's the only advice I can give you guys. I can only say what I'm doing myself. The price is going up again. The price is going up again, guys, and Bitcoin isn't. Bitcoin is dumping, or well, it's not really, at least not really. So much scribbling here. Let's go to the daily chart here. Yeah, so Bitcoin is dumping. CRO is actually going up a bit again. I don't know. Sometimes it's a streaming effect. When I go live, guys, we always pump a bit. Always open along when we start the stream. That's no financial advice. Yeah, but you know, Bitcoin is dumping a bit. Had quite a good take actually. I like what Bitcoin is heading. I really like what Bitcoin is heading. Why? Well, mainly because today we might have a bit of a downtrend, but you can see the trend is up. The overall trend is still up on the daily time frame. So we can see, let's say it actually continues like this, soon Bitcoin will be back over here. Bitcoin will be back in the ranges of about 90k. Once Bitcoin is back in this range, it can at least retest maybe even 96k. And I want to urge you guys, we're right now talking a lot about altcoins. We're talking a lot about altcoins, but crypto is very broad. Crypto is very risky. Crypto is extremely risky, and especially if you're on altcoins. So do take that with every decision you make. Do take that with every decision you make. But this is honestly, like, from a short-term time trend here, this is looking pretty good. I'm not really, guys, the person to make longs, to make shorts. I'm more of a hodl type of guy. Hodl and buy when the price is low. It's also, I don't know how about... I need to publish a new Fear and Greed Index again for the CRO fam. I do so every month, basically. But it's interesting. Anyways, Raymond, how's life? I've been out of the loop a bit, but what's the reason for unburning 70 billion? It's a good question. Let me quickly recap what they mentioned in their proposal. So what they want to do is a few things, Raymond. So they want to actually make the ETF, the US ETF for CRO. That's also has been on the roadmap. And there's a bit of speculation again. So for anyone saying, well, you don't need to actually create new tokens to make an ETF. I mean, they didn't create more Bitcoin to create an ETF. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. But what if I told you that they can actually do OTC trades? So let's say crypto.com, they get a bit of ETF of CRO. It's not in the market, but they have it locked up. But they have it available to actually start trading with BlackRock. They have it available to start trading with other parties, with companies, right? They already have the CRO available. They can give it to them without any cost, any upfront cost. But they can simultaneously buy it from the market. So the ETF will still have a positive effect on the price because it will generate more demand. But the positive side effect, crypto.com doesn't have to buy CRO beforehand. You can just wait for the companies to actually, you know, come to them. But then also we go to the second part. Why do they need all that CRO? Well, they also want to become a top 10 protocol. They want to actually build on that AI services. So probably they wanted to use that to actually, well, create more AI, and also maybe create more burning potential with all the AI use cases. That's again a bit of speculation, but it's kind of what's mentioned over here. That's kind of what is mentioned over here. So I think there's an 80% chance what I just said is going to happen. Israel, I will tell you the reason they want to increase marketing to get extra customers to their exchange. I don't think so. Honestly, that's not the reason. Cosmos Adam is my new favorite. I've been doing a bit of research, guys, as I told you with that article, and what Cosmos has been doing with their latest SDKs, and also their Ethereum virtual machine. I lost the name, how it's called. Honestly, it's impressive. The Cosmos ecosystem is impressive. The only thing what I'm a bit afraid about is the token, Atom token. It's falling, and it's not really becoming relevant anymore. Where is it? Atom, here it is. 48. Okay. I cannot say too much because I'm right now talking about a token rank 40, but yeah. Got it, Raymond. Thanks. No problem, dude. Welcome, welcome. How do you feel about this year's sell in May and walk away? Or is it already valued in? Good question, Philip. Good question. I think, honestly, it's a bit of a strange cycle, isn't it? It's a bit of a strange cycle. Let me go to coin. Oh, let me go to TradingView here, because in a previous cycle, if you go back 4 years, so I'm a big proponent or opponent. No, I'm relying a lot on the 4 year cycle theory. I think it makes a lot of sense also with the actual the halving cycle, and also in general business cycles. Also in the stock market, the 4 year cycle is actually quite relevant still. But if you take a look at where we were 4 years ago, and I have to say, 4 years ago we were talking about COVID. Do you guys remember? At about, 5 years ago, I think on this day, the schools closed. The schools closed here. The childcare closed. Do you guys still remember 5 years ago? What a crazy market, because people were sitting home and they had actually a lot of money left on the table. I started putting it in the altcoins, but also Bitcoin. But back then, we're going to talk about March. We were already almost to the top, right? We were almost at the top of Bitcoin, sitting about 40, or actually, today it's the 16th. Yeah, okay. So actually, interesting. So we actually reached 62K on this day 4 years ago. The all-time high. I think today we have not peaked yet, because you can see the peak in the end also was later. It was later. It was a lot later. It was in November 2025. So I still do believe that we're gonna peak over here somewhere. And so for Bitcoin, my expectation always been in between 150 and 180k. I don't know the absolutes. Some people are talking about 250, 300,000. I don't believe so. I think that's a bit too exaggerated. I think 150, 180. Let me know what you think for Bitcoin. Do you guys think more? Is 150 low? I do not think this is a bear market. Yeah, that's at least my belief. No financial advice. But because the timing is so off, it's so off in comparison to the previous cycle, I don't think the sell and may go away argument makes total sense. If you get my drift here, I think it's dangerous to sell and may and go away and then buy back later. And I think it's because the market is behaving strange, right? Philip has unstaked about 1.5 million CRO. He's trying to exit if the price bounces. But when do you see a bounce, or what's for you a bounce? Is like 20 cents a bounce? Is 30 cents a bounce? Is $1 a bounce? I honestly believe, Philip, if you're waiting for a bounce, you probably will end up not selling. That's how it often happens, because let's say it goes up to 20 cents. You're feeling absolutely fire. You're feeling so good. It's up at 20 cents again. Why can it not go back to 40 cents? Because it probably will. 40 cents is a magnet, to talk in Black Seas terms. Actually, though, let's go to 40 cents. 40 cents is sitting right at this logarithmic trend line here. So 40 cents is actually quite nice. But let's say it goes to 40 cents, right? Who says it doesn't go to $1? So make sure you create a good exit strategy. That's the only thing I'm going to say here. Create your plan and stick to it. Create your plan and stick to it, dude. But, good luck. Good luck. Safar coming in here. Loaded Lion is going to beat Cronos. At this pace, you might be right. You might be right. Still, guys, it is rising. We started the stream and Lion token was sitting at about 119. Currently, it's sitting a lot higher. People watching, by the way. Ooh. I see 142 people. Thank you so much for tuning in today. That's a racket for me. So if you got any questions, always I'm right now missing a lot of chats, but I will try to read my tweets. I will try to read my comments on the video later on. So if you've got any questions or you just, you know, want to have more opinions, let me know. But don't forget to hit the like button. That does help me a lot. That does help me a lot. That does help me a lot. Michael, good luck, dude. Good luck. GT, thank you, thank you. So Sanjay is saying for Bitcoin specifically, 156k. I think that's right in my alley. I think it's right in my alley. Welcome, FT. So if anyone that missed it today, nothing has been decided officially yet. The vote is still going on. What's going to happen, because right now the vote has a clear majority. It will pass. The vote will pass, which will mean that they will create 70 billion tokens tomorrow. It will create 70 billion tokens. However, those 70 billion tokens are still locked, and they will be using a 5-year lockup method with linear vesting to slowly get those tokens out into the Cronos strategic reserve. What that means, nobody knows. Nobody knows. We know that what they want to do with it, but how much money, or it's all a question. That's all a big question. I wanna give quickly a shout out, by the way, to Matthew. Matthew, dude, thank you very much again. $2 more. Did I miss any question, Matthew? If so, please repeat. Private. Chris might post something in about 3 hours. He usually posts around that time, and then the voting will actually be done. I think you're right, Private. I mean, in my mind, Chris is always posting a bit, you know, those. It's not directly talking about Crow, right? He's always talking a bit around the fact, right? He's not really mentioning it, but we clearly know what he's talking about. Chris, though, he has a weird way of communication. Cliff, welcome. Thanks again, dude, for the donation. If you build your foundation on the Visa card reward system, you can actually live off the rewards. It's my living card, I call it. Keep building. I like it. The Las Vegas kit, I just bought some more. I mean, it's a great buying opportunity if you're bullish on a token, right? GG, Las Vegas boy. Oh, not Las Vegas boy, Las Vegas kid. I used to live in Vegas. How was live in Vegas, dudes? How was live in Vegas? We were talking, by the way, about the... I'm sorry, yeah. So this is going to pass. I read on... I don't know where I read it, but I think it was on the Korean exchange. So, yeah. It's all about the V5 upgrade. The V5 upgrade will start with the... that will start minting the tokens. It is all already visible on GitHub. So if you are... well, a bit known with GitHub, or if you've got a developer background, you can right now go to GitHub and you can go to their actual upgrade, because you can see there the actual code they tested with the minting. But yeah, it's been tested. It's been tested and it works. Philip, oh no, Israel. I don't think it will reach 10 cents for a long time. I think we heard your opinion right now, Israel. It's good, but again, it's not based on facts. It's just based on your opinion. We heard it right now. I think 10 cents again. Let's get back to the basics, right? Let's get back to the basics. It's all about demand and supply. It's all about demand and supply. In the short term, there's not going to be that much demand, not that much supply added to the actual token. not that much supply added to the token. If we're talking about this year, like December, if I do the math correctly, there will be about 10 billion CRO added. If there's going to be a bull market like we're used to, if Bitcoin is going to 150, 180, whatever, it is still very much possible a CRO goes up to higher valuations. I mean, it makes honestly no sense that you say 10 cents here. 10 cents is a max. It's that I would call that FUD. Hey Con, welcome. New to the chat. What's with your arm? Well, I unfortunately had some accidents. My shoulder broke. So I'm right now strapped in here with a brace because, yeah, it's broken. It needs to heal slowly. But thank you very much. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the community. So Philip thought about selling at $2 earlier, but right now he doesn't know. I think that's fine. I think it's good to reevaluate Philip. It's all about, in the end, fundamental analysis as well. So we can talk a lot about charts, ladies and gentlemen, but this is going to fundamentally change the token, the tokenomics, and we got to be honest about that, right? It's a new era we're going to talk about. But the thing is, right, it's high risk, high reward, because in the end, we do know that crypto.com is behind this token in the end. And let's quickly talk about this, because I have seen a new thing by OKX for the OKB token. Let's go quickly to the OKB token, because they recently actually went nuts. OKB token went nuts. So you can see it went up to about $50 for OKB. Also on the CoinMarketCap ranks, we can see OKB token. It went up to 32. So big rise in price. Big rise in price for OKB. Related, of course, to the OKX exchange. But why? Why the rise? Well, here it is. OKX burn records 1.32 billion in OKB token burns. OKX has completed its 27th OKB token burn, destroying a lot of tokens. This is not going to happen like this for CRO. I'm going to be very honest about this. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. I want to link you guys actually with a video. It's not my video, but it's from somebody else. But burns are not necessarily the best way to create demand. Not necessarily the best way to create the demand for a token. That's also very clear with stock buybacks. Stock buybacks are very, very controversial and not aimed at long-term growth. Definitely not aimed at long-term growth. Having said that, though, for people holding on to AKB, it's very bullish. And what I want to say with this, I'm not saying that we're going to get this burn for Cronos like this, but definitely there is a possibility that CRO or Crypto.com is going to get a lot of funding to do something great, because it's backed by a big exchange. That's, I think, still the bull case. High risk, high reward. We don't know if it's going to come. We don't know. That's the truth here. The only thing that we do know is that we have this tweet from Chris talking about all-time highs. But yeah, it's a gamble. I'm gonna be honest about it. It's a gamble. It's how do you say it? It's not a gamble. It's yeah, it's high reward, high risk, high reward. Hey, Snake Solid. Hi, Comaron. Do you think this proposal will invalidate the $1 CRO dream? No, definitely not. Definitely not. We talked a bit about this earlier. 100 billion tokens is also the case of XRP. Do you see what XRP is at? $2.3. $2.3. And it was actually a lot higher earlier in the year. It broke $3 early in the year. So definitely not the case here. Ozafar, I went big into the Lion token. Made a lot of profit myself. I also did cash out a bit at 1 bill. I'm going to be honest. I think 1 bill is quite high for the token. But it is honestly very cool. It is very cool to see. What do you guys think about the Lion token? Any more Lion in the chat? Any more Lion? XRP going to 10k. That's not going to happen. Oh, Mr. Diamond J just strapped in. We'll have to listen later. Glancing at the comments, I see a lot of mixed sentiment. It is. I mean, it's a weird day. It's a really weird day. That's the thing. That's the thing, random token. And a quick shout out to the random token here. Right now, I want to give a big shout out to random token. Why? He's a small token on the Cronos chain. But if you take a look here, at what's happening on the Cronos chain, it's people like random token that try to bring some life into the chain. Today it's a bad day, right? I mean, it's overall bad. Overall market is not doing too great, except for the Lion token. Well, people, I think, also saw this token, the out token. I don't know anything about it. No conviction here, but people like the rat token and Progenol and all these people try to bring some life into the chain, which is good. It's good. Not saying you should buy a rat token, but I'm glad there are people like him. What's up, Baron? I aped into everything so hard. And right now I'm also in Lion. He still got some balls as well. The balls token is also somewhere on this list. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, balls. Chris actually should have done an AMA. I think actually that's what I hear the most. And I think also there was this this question from Oscar Ramos, and I think from basically anyone. I saw Crypto West talk very openly about this. I think he can't talk about it yet. Like that's the feeling I get, right? I mean, it's a lot of speculation, but why propose this? Again, for anyone watching right now, they could also have done nothing with Cronos, right? They could have done nothing with the token. No, just stop, you know? Let's say Cronos Labs is absolutely broke right now. Let's say it's absolutely broke. Just let the token go. Just let the token go. Let the community take over. I mean, it could have done fine in theory, but they chose a different route. Why? It's vague. It's something with an ETF. It's something with AI. It's again also from their corporate side, I think a bit of a gamble, but it could work. It could work, and that's the bull case. That's the bull case. The bear case is it won't work, and we're doomed. But it's crypto after all. It's crypto after all. The only thing I know is that you know, crypto.com has been flooded a lot. Crypto.com has been flooded a lot during the years. FTX crash. Crypto.com was doomed. Crypto.com is still here. It's more relevant than ever. And if you take a look again at CoinMarketCap, and we go to exchanges, and you actually, this is not really correct here. If we go to, by the way, motherfucker, I love the name. Thank you very much for joining the club, dude. Thank you very much. Why is Crypto.com here? Let's go to CoinGecko. Oh, I'm sorry for anyone not watching right now in night mode. Let's go to night mode. How do I do this? Dark mode, there it is. Sorry guys for your eyes. Sorry for your eyes. You go to exchanges, crypto exchanges, and you actually use the volume. Honestly, I'm quite surprised. The volume on crypto.com is down quite a bit. It was up a lot higher earlier, but yeah, right now it's actually number 5 here. Number 5. Just below Bybit, just below BitGat, just below Coinbase. And OKX? Huh? I have no clue what they've done with this ranking anymore. Anyways, Crypto.com has made quite a resurgence back in the market. It's doing great overall. Mr. Armiel, welcome. Welcome. It's no full gambling if no sell or miners we no lose anything. I'm holding till I get minimum 1x. I think you talk about minimum $1. Potentially. The only thing that's relevant is the price of CRO. Definitely true. I think Robert is right on here. Freedom, welcome. Chill that shiz. Sorry, guys. Again, I do not recommend any token at all on Cronos chain. It's all a bit of a risk, especially those. Chris had make CRO great again, then said CRO strategic reserve. It just spits out everything Trump says and spins it into CRO. I mean, that's kind of the sentiment in the market right now, isn't it? It's a bit of the narrative. Bit into the narrative. Where are you from? Your accent is half English, half Swedish. Oh, that's pretty close. Pretty close. The Netherlands. Serious right now. You know, every exchange is doing burns. You know, burn this, burn that. And we got Cronos like, let's unburn this. True that. Leaking to the airdrop arena, but not sure it's worth. It's a half year lockup. Yeah, it's a half year lockup. If I'm honest here, I would not recommend the airdrop arena anymore because I don't know where the market is in about 6 months. The market could be very much heated in 6 months. And if you want to sell, let's say you want to sell Bitcoin, you want to sell CRO at higher levels than where we are right now, you want to have your CRO unlocked. I think a good lesson for anyone right here is make sure that your CRO is not locked up too much. I mean, today, I do see a lot of people that have their stuff locked up, right? It's locked up right now in staking, it's locked up in the cards, it's in the 20% earn. It's good, but also it can be risky. So I recommend not to use it anymore. If anything, if it's available, maybe go with a supercharger because that's the best way to have flexible CRO. So CRO you can pull out any minute, but still earn about 2%. QuickSwap had a massive burn campaign. I didn't even know that they have a new token. Welcome, Justin, by the way. Welcome. Jim, welcome. CoinGecko all the way. I gonna say the app for CoinMarketCap is a bit slicker, honestly, Justin, in my opinion here. Let's quickly go take a look at the markets once more, guys. I wanna go back here to CRO. My belief last week was that we could have a pump based here on the touch on the rainbow chart. We're gonna close the week, so we're gonna close the weekly candle as well, which means this will, well, basically lock up here, and then next week we'll create a new candle. If what somebody said earlier is true, that Chris is going to make an announcement, something like what happened here, right, is possible. If Chris makes a big announcement or Ken makes a big announcement, something like this can happen in, you know, in no time. In no time. That will be, I think, the best way how Crypto.com could actually, you know, or Cronos Labs could actually show the community they are convinced about their plans to make some very clear, concise, transparent communication here about their plans. But it's again, this is speculation here. Overall, I would still say where we are right now, it's very low to bottom. Also, taking a look here at the RSI, it is actually curling up right nicely here. You see that? Right here, I need to remove the other one, but it seems it might actually have a golden cross here. Not a golden cross, it might have a bullish cross here for the stochastics. That is interesting. For the RSI right now, it's in the middle, so it's still a decent, okay time to buy or to sell. It's in the middle. So far, it's looking all okay. I would say stochastics is the most bullish indicator here, combined with the rainbow chart. For Bitcoin as well, we talked a bit about this in the beginning. So Bitcoin right now, it is still at this short-term bullish trajectory. So in my opinion, it will probably keep bouncing until it hits this line here. This line, which is sitting right nicely at about, what is it? 88. Let's say it goes to 90, then it has an option to actually go to 97. And my most likely scenario again is this. So exactly what we've done here. So we went below the structure. Then we actually went above it again, went back, and then we actually escaped. So again, something like that is, I think, very much possible. So we went below it, We go above it again, go down again, and then we escape, go into a new all-time high. That is still my base case. Let's see next week, guys. I also will make some more videos about this Unburn, just to give some thoughts about it. It's all still very new, so I hope for some more clarity. I hope for some more clarity as well on X, on Twitter, on whatever medium is fine. I mean, the blog is also good. I'm waiting as you guys. A lot of speculation still. Am I holding? I'm still holding. I'm still holding. I see potential. I see risk, but I think the reward is still outweighing the risk for me personally. No financial advice. It's though recommended here by my A-ball. So, well, recommended by the A-ball. That's all I can say. anyways. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. 125 people. One final question to hit the like button and subscribe on the way out. Having said that, enjoy the week. I'm looking forward to it much. So see you later. Have a good one, guys. Have a good one. Raymas, Pirate Justin, GT, Israel, Polare, Robert. Bye-bye.